White privilege is the idea that white people are given advantages that they benefit from on a daily basis, beyond those common to others from opposing races. The idea of the invisible knapsack is one that portrays the idea that white people are constantly carrying advantages without being conscious of it. I think that this commonly accepted idea has been proven wrong over and over again, especially in the past decade. For one, Barack Obama holds the most powerful role in our country as the President of the United States. For the past 8 years, he has been a leader for our country, which represents the idea that African Americans are just as capable as anyone else to hold an important role in our society. Some may disagree, as Barack Obama was the first African American to take office as president. However, no white woman has had the opportunity to be president thus far, so how can we possibly classify this as white privilege? Over the past decade, I have seen hard work overpower the white privilege on a regular basis. Ben Carson is a great example of an African American who started at rock bottom, but was able to obtain a prominent role in society and has been extremely successful. He started with nothing, but was able to work his way to the top, becoming one of the most world-renowned neurosurgeons at Johns Hopkins, and now is running for President of the United States. Many think that his struggles were due to his racial background, and that any white person would have the privilege of a better childhood. But no matter what, the level of success that Carson reached was earned entirely on his own, and I don't believe that his African American race made a difference. I believe that it is just as equally possible for a white man to endure the struggles of a difficult childhood. How can one explain white privilege to a poor white man? Maybe it is pure luck that a white man has a neurologist father, which made it easier for him to maneuver the difficulties associated with the medical field. But at some point, someone was struggling to make it that far. For example, Ben Carson's 3 sons are involved in rigorous careers. One is working at one of the largest accounting firms in the United States, another is an investment manager and vice president of Warner Companies, while the third is a mechanical engineer who graduated with a degree from Yale. I think that the term white privilege is used when convenient and is not always thoroughly thought out before being used to describe the entirety of the white population. Affirmative action is the policy of favoring members of a disadvantaged group who suffer from discrimination within a culture. This is apparent particularly in college admissions today, where people from minorities are more likely to get accepted into college than the white population. While I understand the importance of maintaining a diverse community on college campuses, I don't see how we can still be using the term white privilege when it is actually more difficult to get into college just because we are the majority of the population. Everyone has the right to an education, and one student shouldn't be preferred over the other just because a university wants to create more diversity.